Drake.
Oprah.
Oprah.
J-Lo.
J-Lo.
A-Rod.
A-Rod.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys.
Black King God. Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Snoop.
Snoop.
DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
Swiss Beats.
Speed.
Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Maluma.
Lufa.
Issa Rae.
Issa Rae.
Sierra.
Sierra.
Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe.
Yeah.
Not Diddy flapping around like a bird and disclosing his whole guest list in this video, but you know that most of these people have been incredibly silent ever since Diddy's drama started, and perhaps they want us to forget that they have been accused of some fairly similar things, though not under my supervision. Wade, Dwyane Union, Gabrielle, kindly proceed to the front.
Wilson. Gabrielle Union. Dwyane Wade. Usher. Demi Lovato. Shaq and his whole family.
Wilson P. Gabrielle Wayne W.E. Usher Timmy L. Usher Tim thrashing his entire household. You all have an answer to provide for Shing and his entire family.
They ain't doing as much, I guess, now because they're getting older. I guess it just moved over to the Wade house.
Energy transfers, energy transfers.
And I'm not saying that because of their trans daughter. I'm saying that because of the artist that I just spoke to not that long ago that got invited to a party at their house. Everything was cool up front till they went to the back and there was a bunch of old boys back there all naked in the Wade house. So I find it funny that Gabrielle's sitting there talking boost.
Maybe it's time to stop dismissing Jaguar Wright as crazy, especially since she's been calling out not only Diddy but also Dwyane Wade and Gabrielle Union, much like she did with Diddy. A lot of what she said about Diddy has been confirmed, so maybe we should be paying more attention to what she's been saying about Dwyane Wade too. According to her, Dwyane has been hosting wild parties where older people take advantage of the younger ones, basically a freak-off 2.0 situation. What makes this more than just smoke is that Jaguar isn't the only one who's made these allegations about Dwyane and Gabrielle. Back in the day, Dwyane Wade's former business partner, Baron Richard von Houtman, exposed Dwyane for hosting some very questionable parties. However, many people didn't believe him at the time, possibly thinking he had beef with Dwyane and was just trying to get back at him. But now, everything he said is starting to make a lot more sense. Richard claimed he got involved in business with Dwyane Wade because of his first-class media persona. People saw Dwyane as the new Michael Jordan, a good guy, father of the year, and a celebrity with his head on straight. But Richard soon discovered that Dwyane was nothing like that. According to him, Dwyane used a 4-bedroom apartment to host adult parties with his entourage during his marriage. Richard described a disgusting scene after one party with used condoms scattered around, intimate signs on all the beds, empty champagne and hard liquor bottles, blunts, and half-eaten food rotting on the furniture. He even noted that these parties happened 2 or 3 times a week and involved rappers, Dwyane, his entourage, and men and women they picked up from clubs. Even more shocking, Gabrielle Union was reportedly part of these parties. Dwyane allegedly brought her along, and soon enough, she became an active participant in whatever was going on. Around the same time Richard made these claims, Dwyane's ex-wife, Sio Von Funches Wade, accused him of giving her an undisclosed STD during their divorce proceedings, which many speculated was likely contracted at one of these wild parties. Jaguar Wright has alleged that these types of parties, filled with young male artists, many underage, are Dwyane's way of living out his fantasies, with young men being taken advantage of and possibly pimped out to older attendees. There have also been long-standing rumors about Dwyane Wade being on the DL down low. In fact, he even seemed to fuel these speculations himself in a 2021 interview on I Am Athlete where he admitted that he used to wear his sister's heels and clothes as a child. With everything coming to light, maybe it's time we start paying closer attention to what people like Jaguar Wright and others have been saying.
Like I said, when me and my wife looked at each other, right? And the reason we looked at each other is because of this, you know, as kids, I used to put on heels. I used to do all those things. I try to put on whatever my sisters wear. When all my sisters did, I try to do those things. So at first I said to myself, oh no, I did that. So I ain't just doing the things that I did. And then it kept going further and further, and then me and my wife had to look at each other and say, well, what?
There have been several other clues hinting that Dwyane Wade might be on the DL. For example, Dwyane once shared a photo with Gabrielle Union where his legs were crossed, revealing a thigh tattoo. And he also posted another picture showing off his painted toes and a gold anklet. Additionally, there was a blind item circulating that suggested a former A-list NBA player had admitted to sleeping with his A-plus list teammate during road trips, both of whom are now retired and married to women. The names that often came up in connection with this blind item were Dwyane Wade and Chris Bosh. Boozy has also implied that Dwyane Wade has always been on the DL. He once posted on Twitter, seemingly targeting Gabrielle Union, saying, "Lol, the whole world know I love women, and the world know your husband loved D. I hope you don't think blacks look at y'all like a power couple. They don't." He added, "I had refused to talk about y'all in interviews, and here you go. Go bang him with that D and wait on a script, you little white girl." Boozy made these comments after Gabrielle called him out for his strong opinions about Zaya Wade, Dwyane's daughter. Interestingly, Gabrielle even went as far as accusing Boozy of being on the DL during that same exchange. All these incidents, along with past rumors and comments, have added fuel to the speculation about Dwyane Wade's sexuality, sparking discussions about what might really be going on behind the scenes.
But sometimes you're gonna have to leave. And so far, so good, you know. Sorry, Boosie. He's so preoccupied.
Yeah, he is, very
It's
much
almost
so.
like thou doth protest too much, little Booze.
I'm gonna look.
You got a lot on your mind.
I mean, it's
Throw
like
that out there.
It's like Zaya and Lil Nas X live in his head.
For free, rent free.
Like what?
It's like, sir, something you want to just go ahead and tell us. This is a safe space. We can be your sanctuary.
Perhaps that safe space was not provided for him, and
I don't
that's
think he
why
had a safe
He did
space.
not have one. We could definitely tell.
In addition to allegedly living out his fantasies through young male artists, there have also been claims that Dwyane Wade tries to live through his trans daughter, Zaya. For those who remember, Dwyane filed a petition with the Los Angeles County Superior Court to have her name legally changed during her transition. However, Zaya's biological mother, Siobhan Funches Wade, who was married to Dwyane from 2002 to 2010, objected to the petition. In her objection, she argued that Dwyane was pressuring their child to proceed with the name and gender change for profit. She even suggested that Zaya should wait until she's 18 to decide if she wants to legally change her name. Siobhan's petition stated that Dwyane told her a lot of money had already been made and that additional money will be made from Zaya's name and gender change. He informed her that he intended to make their child very famous and mentioned endorsements and contracts related to the situation. Siobhan further expressed concern about their child's commercialization at a young age and the consequences of unwanted media exposure, including statements or pictures taken out of context. She feared the intense public focus on Zaya. In response, Dwyane clapped back, stating he was disappointed by Siobhan's attempt to fight Zaya's identity and her continued efforts to drag his name through the mud. He emphasized that she had centered herself and her needs without considering their children. Dwyane also claimed that Siobhan had been largely absent from Zaya's life, saying, "Siobhan has decided to pretty much be an absent parent to Zaya all on her own. I will not sit on my hands this time and allow her to make a mockery of my dedication to my family. The high road has run out of real estate." Many people believe that Dwyane's behavior stems from his desire to live out his fantasies through Zaya while continuing to host Diddy-like parties. Notably, Dwyane has distanced himself from Diddy publicly. He's even one of the celebrities who unfollowed Diddy to save face. However, speculation is growing that it's only a matter of time before Dwyane's name becomes linked to similar scandals. Although people don't think Dwyane has been involved to the same extent as Diddy, his name might still come up, especially now that rumors suggest some of Diddy's incriminating tapes are being shopped around Hollywood. In case you missed it, An attorney representing one of Diddy's accusers, Ariel Mitchell, recently claimed that there's an alleged video of Diddy with a high-profile person, and it's being offered for sale. The individual in possession of the video apparently contacted her to see if the involved parties were interested in buying the tape before it became public. There are also rumors circulating about other tapes being shopped, so it seems like no one is safe. People are speculating that Dwyane Wade and Gabrielle Union could be quiet right now because they know their names might also be tied to this scandal. What do you guys think? Are Dwyane and Gabrielle staying quiet because they know something big is about to drop? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.